Good morning and welcome back to another Alliance War. This is war number 10 in season 44, and in this war 4, Loki is taking on ISO8a. I've got 4 fights again this war, all of them on path 2. Let's go ahead and jump right into them and see what is going on. I'm going to be bringing in Cassie, I'm going to bring in Nick Fury, and I'm going to be bringing in Shuri. So first fight up is Longshot, drip fleet, feed, placebo, roll with the punches, and shatter. Not really a whole lot to worry about here. Going to be using Cassie. Really the plan going in on this fight is to kind of be a little bit conservative with her. Just if I can, use the heavy phase to get some power stings on them, great. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. Going to bait special ones and just really want to focus on being careful with them. In my duels with them, could still get hit with a special 1. If I push them to a special 2, it can still do a lot of damage. Just trying to get through it clean. Not going to worry too much about speed, but if I get them back into the corner below a bar of power, I am going to heavy phase. So let's go ahead and take a look at the fight itself. Get a good parry to start off with. 5-hit combo, hitting plenty hard. No real big issues. I do have some good luck getting him back in the corner. Now he just needs to throw a special 1. Okay, gonna just continue to dance and bait it out a little bit. There we go. So we get the special 1. We get a good clean dex. Now we're gonna just block him into the corner. I do have an opening here, so I do heavy. He doesn't really hit into me much, but that's all right. Was able to get 7 power stings on. Got the special 1 off and a taunt. So the special should come a little bit quicker now. So get him back into the corner again. Not gonna heavy phase here. Bait the special, and just kind of, like I said, kind of play it safe. He's being a little bit timid on me, so gonna go ahead and do another heavy phase. We're up to 20 power stings. I'm in good shape at this point. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna toss off a special 1. Get that taunt back up. Dex out. Okay, I figure one more special 1 or maybe even just a 5-hit combo will finish him. 5-hit combo ends just a bit short. Just a little hit in the block. All done. Very, very clean. Very happy with that fight. That went exactly like I planned. Worked out just like I had it in my head. So we're going to move on. Next, excuse me. Next fight on this path is going to be Quicksilver. Going to be using Nick Fury here. I do have my 2 lives to play with. Don't really want to do it. Nodes on the path don't really come into play. Kind of the thought process here on this fight is I just want to, make sure that he doesn't evade me, or if he does, I am prepared for it. I'm going to bait whatever special he wants to throw. I'm probably just going to take it into block so that I don't have too much to worry about. Do want to throw a couple special 1s in there to keep my tactical count up, so it's going to keep that evade, from occurring. He does throw a special 2 right away. I take most of it in the block. I do dex out of the last little bit. He's almost down here. I think I'm going to throw another special 1, yeah. And this takes him down to roughly 6%. Parry, 5-hit combo, finish it off. Once again, second fight on the path, just like I planned, just like I wanted it to go. Up to this point, everything is flowing perfect. So we're going to jump into section 2. And in section 2, first fight up is going to be Spidey Supreme. Very, very similar thought process and fight style to the Longshot. That's my plan. I'm not going to go crazy. Neither of them have a big health pool, so I'm not too worried about timing out or anything like that. It's just playing fairly conservative. In this fight, you're going to see, I'm not even going to try to dex his specials. I'm just going to take them into block. I don't need Cassie again in this war, so as long as I finish, we're in good shape. So there we go. You can see I do dex out of the last little bit, take the first couple hits in the block. Do have him in the corner below a bar of power, so I am going to phase heavy. He does play nice and hit into me a few times, so I'm able to heavy cancel into the special 1. Once again, just take most of it in a block. Taunt is still up, push him above that bar of power, take it in the block. 4-hit combo here, and then we're going to phase into heavy. We're in good shape. He's got 22 power stings on him. I've got a taunt on him. Finishes him off. Once again, 3 fights down, 3 just the way I planned them, just the way I practiced, and in good shape. Now we come into Domino. This is going to be Domino versus Shuri. I took this fight a couple times already this season. Really the plan here going in is the only thing I've got to worry about is the prey on the weak. You know, she's going to gain 8% of her power anytime I have a buff expire on me. So the plan is, you know, if I push her to a special 2 and she hasn't thrown a special 1, if she gets to a special 2, bait as soon as she's over a bar, that 2 bars of power. You know, shouldn't be any problem. You know, should be able to take care of it from there. So we can go ahead and jump into the fight. And let's get this going. Okay, so, you know, she starts off with a heavy, decks out of it. You know, get in a quick combo. Parry didn't work, but that's fine. You know, kind of expecting that. Got a clean parry there. Okay, she's over 2 bars of power. Now the plan is here, bait a special. She throws a special. Perfect. Now I'm just going to do a 3-hit combo into a special 1 so I can get my precision charges up. And we're looking pretty good. You know, she does have lucky up, so I'm just going to hit while she's parried. Okay, so here we go. Just above 2 bars of power. We start baiting. And baiting. And baiting. Now I'm in a corner. Now I'm in trouble. I forget about the placebo and my precision from the decks. I think I can heavy and just gain some space. Push her red. And here, my fault in this war and my mistake was I did not throw on an invulnerability boost before this fight. I often say it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I needed it and didn't have it. I felt confident after my first 3 fights. I felt confident based on taking this fight before in Alliance Wars. Thinking, okay, not a big deal. I know how to manage this fight. I know how to manage the nodes. I know how to do everything. Thought process was, well, if she gets to a special 3, she's going to get a bleed on me. And I'm probably going to die from it anyway. Looking at the bleed tick there of, you know, 3,450, I wouldn't have died from the bleed. If I threw on invulnerability boost, I would have survived. So we're going to let it play out. You know, I think here maybe if I throw a special 2, it'll do enough damage to get the adrenaline healing, and just not. So first death of the season. First death of the war for Loki. Completely preventable. This potion use that you're about to see, completely preventable. You know, like I said, my first death of the season, I had a 50 fight deathless streak. That's gone. And, you know, worst off, I let the Alliance down a little bit. You know, to me, that's the worst part for me. You know, there's 29 other people that kind of rely on my fights and me doing them fairly clean, and I just messed up. I went a little cheap. I got a little too cocky, whatever it was. Didn't put it on and paid the price for it. So, you know, potion up, suck it up. We're going to come back in here and we're going to finish off this Domino. So we get her above a bar of power. She gets lucky. I back away. Get the special 1 off. Oh, not yet. We're going to bait the special, and then we'll get our special 1 off. And then just need to hit her a couple times to finish it off. It was that easy, that quick. Invulnerability boost saves me. I don't have that death. Loki doesn't have that death, and we're in good shape from there. So, lesson to be learned. Don't go cheap. Don't go get too cocky. Whoops. Did bring that up. There we are. So don't get cheap. Don't get too cocky. And just boost up the way you're supposed to. You know, we were 3 wars out. We're fighting for Masters. I should have known better. I should have done better. So take the lesson from me, folks, anybody who's watching this, and just kind of boost the way you need to make sure that you prevent deaths, whether you think you've got the fight 100% under control or not. You know, I should have also been thinking in there that this is Domino. You're never 100% in control. So, and the stats for season 44, Right now, I am at 39 kills, the 1 death. 4 Lokis at 5 wins and 4 losses. We're sitting kind of, I think, in 6th in the second Masters bracket right at the moment. And you can see on my fights, OG Iron Man still leading the way. Cassie is catching up quick. Shuri with a couple more. And then we've got the rest of the champions that we've used along the way. So once again, I do want to thank you for watching. Please hit a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.